времени суток, дамы и господа, вы на канале Red Ghost Game. Мы продолжаем проходить Beyond Blue. Запасайтесь чаем. Погнали. День второй. Возвращаемся на Толот на закате. Из микрофона раздаются звуки, издаваемые Китаем. Хотим найти новых певцов. Мне очень хочется протестировать новые манго-дрон Андре, разновидность замаскированных универсальных дронов. Я бы с радостью провела сегодня рядом с Андре, но от места ночлега меня отделяет километры пути. Готова к погружению. Погнали! Так. Это просканировали. И тоже просканировали. Вы тоже просканировали. Сканировали. Музыка, конечно, тут легкая такая.
Buoy ahead. Bet we'll find some whale vocalizations.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. You always find whales. You'd find them in your bathtub.
What kind of bathroom do you think I have?
Так. Так.
This is a lot of whales.
It's staggering the number migrating through this area.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Так. Давайте поближе, который ближний.
It's our sperm whale family again.
The manta drone will match speed with the creature, so you can concentrate on steering it around to find the places you need to focus.
Так.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
Да, так, 4 результаты выбрать на сканирование. Так,
Andre, can the zoom scan tell how old the baby is?
Not with any certainty. Why?
Just wondering if she's old enough to hunt by herself.
Сама.
I wondered. She still seems pretty young to go that deep.
Will she be okay alone while her mother dies?
She should follow the pod. Her aunties will babysit while the mother hunts.
Wish I had them when my daughter was born.
Takes a pod.
Ну вот, пока что
You're
растет.
right. Why is the baby girl so important to your study?
I'm hoping to follow the baby for years to learn from her as she learns from her family, and hopefully to watch her eventually become a mother herself.
Вот мне тоже интересно, будет ли она охотиться или нет. А, кстати, если всплыть позволит или нет? Нет, не позволит. Подняться над водой. Очень жалко, что не придумали такое. Было бы интересно посмотреть, как это все выглядит. крутой.
Here we are. The whale we're designating humpback M1. Oh, some catchy.
Так.
How will you know it's M1 when you see it again?
Each humpback's fluke is unique.
So M1 it is.
Andre software is helping me understand the structure of their songs so we can try singing back.
More like playing back.
Играть.
I'll synthesize a song that mirrors one from another region to see how these whales react.
Because Andre doesn't like my singing.
Нет,
It's more the songs you sing,
с
actually.
китами похоже. Вот интересно, а дадут дрон, чтобы потом сам сканировал или нет? О, привет. Так, всех просканировали. О, данные новые. Где-то тут еще рыбки были. Но они просканированы уже. Так. Так. Ну, графика-то хорошая. Ничего не скажешь. Дайте. Мгм. Так, а вы кто? О, еще два кита.
Approaching humpback M2. Looks like he's on a date.
How can you tell?
It's like they're dancing to his song.
Такая песня.
What do you think, Andre? Do you think he can make it as a solo artist?
Not without more original material.
Обратный
What?
репортаж.
Males from the same region sing nearly identical songs with just enough variation to stand out.
Yeah, just like most pop singers.
Such a snob.
Так. Тоже просканировали. Че, опять возвращаться надо? О, дайте.
Let's hope the Whalapalooza continues. Wonder if they charge admission.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, you can take it from my budget.
Someone's feeling better today.
Так. И что покажешь еще?
Well, I guess it worked. I've got some nasty noise.
The same damn sound we heard yesterday.
Well, I'll check it out between the whales.
Так. А вот сразу нельзя было-то дать сканирование или нет?
Looks like another area sensor.
Okay, Mariah. Can you use the...
Так.
micro tags to mark the starfish for collection?
Are you testing your collector drone?
It's not a test. Irina needs us to collect a few for study.
They are incredibly resilient. They can regenerate themselves from just a subset of their body.
They're also invasive. Must have hitched a ride in the ballast of a ship.
О, мусор. Резина. Так.
Irina, how many of these do you need? I'm missing the whales.
Just a few.
Так. А где еще? Так, еще один. Так, П. Значит, не туда поплыл. А где еще один? А, вон. Так, звезда. Морская звезда. Морская звезда. И скат. Ладно.
Thanks, Mirai. That's
Это
plenty.
больше, чем достаточно. Ладно. О. Так.
Are you sure this is where you track that noise? know, Andre. That sound is loud, but it seems pretty deep. Can't see how it could be coming from a ship.
Yeah, I agree. It also keeps starting and stopping. I'll figure out another way to investigate it.
Так. Че, опять, что ли, плыть? Ничего интересного не добавили. Опять что-то сканировать.
Andre, what was that other nasty noise? It was definitely digital.
Low power alarm. You need to pick up a sensor for servicing.
It never occurred to you that a nice ringtone would be far less annoying?
Так, офигенно. А вот все сразу-то нельзя было дать. То мотаюсь. Как белка в колесе. Так.
I have colleagues that are studying the antimicrobial properties of these coral. Mirai, please, get closer.
You weren't this excited about the dolphins before.
They're rubbing against the coral. Kind of a wellness visit.
Так, а ты что тут покажешь? Так, интернет для длительного выражения. Так. Теперь на звук. Конечно, мусора тут.
Hey, Andre, those reef sharks like your ringtone. Will I be able to get the data off that sensor while I'm picking it up?
No. It goes to sleep when the power is low to preserve the data.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Shame that wasn't on the live stream.
Have you seen one do that before?
Never. I'm picking up a tag from the sperm whale pod. Pushing the waypoint now.
On my way. Sorry, sharks. Mirai is off the menu.
Вот вы все просканировали. Так.
The baby's back with the rest of the pod.
What's it doing?
Nuzzling, probably calling for its mama. Are you calling for your mother?
Так, первое записано. Вторая. Произведите выборочное сканирование для записи звуков, которые издает. Отправили, нет?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I hear it!
There they go. That was our shot.
Интересно, что там шумит такое?
Can you send the sub to pick me up? I'm done for now.
Так, я подумал, что если бы можно было внедрить песни китов в массовую культуру, возможно, это поспособствовало бы спасению китов. Роджер, планавт альбома. Песни хромотного кита и основатель океан Алинце. О как. Так.
It's a big ocean. You gotta be able to see what's worth spending your time on.
When I'm down there in a submarine and I'm seeing all these animals, it's always about which one of these is new, which one of these has not been seen before to science.
Why did these animals come here as opposed to there, and where are they going? They're really tangible things that we can do now to start answering some of these questions, but as the technology develops, we can become more and more and more and more sophisticated.
Technology is emerging on all fronts. We're using all this side-scan sonar and hydrophones to map things out. We can use these sound underwater surveillance systems to actually track whales and see them move all around the ocean. There's a new field called environmental DNA, where you just look at the sloughed off cells that are in the water to know who is there.
Oh, the whale shark was just here. Can we follow it? And you sniff the trail of the whale shark's DNA.
How am I going to understand a shark if I'm thinking like an old world primate? We're totally different. It took me several years to look at the eyes, to look at the hardware, to measure the light, and to build the camera so we could get all these hints into how that shark might be seeing the world. It's like a detective story.
Вот небольшой ролик. О! Полторы минуты.
What we know as humans about whales comes from just a few scientists so far, like Roger and Katie Payne. They had background in music, and by kind of mapping out the songs, noticing that if they would look at this almost like a song sheet, every 15 minutes or so, there would be a repeat. Only male humpbacks sing, but the function of their song is still mysterious. The general belief is that whale songs serve the same purposes that bird songs do, as ways for males to advertise for mates and to challenge rivals. But why they change their songs is still unknown. taking that information from whales and passing that to us humans was one of the most transformative pieces of narrative to feed the Save the Whale movement and maybe save some whales from extinction. These animals are sharing this world that might have been millions of years going on in their world, and suddenly, for the first time, we, as humans, are tuning in.
Ну вот получается, пишите свои комментарии, стоит ли вообще наблюдать за животными в дикой природе и что это нам даст. Давайте как раз тут кашалоты.
My name is Shane Garrow, and I'm the founder of the Dominica Sperm Whale Project. I've been following the lives of sperm whale families in the Caribbean Sea based off the beautiful nature island of Dominica. I've had the sort of greatest honor to spend thousands of hours in the company of the sperm whale families. And over the last 15 years, we've come to know 30 different families. We know about 10 of those personally. My research focuses mostly on the connection between these families' lives and what they say to each other, and how they succeed in the ocean by living in these small families. They live these rich and complex lives in part of the ocean that we find difficult to even explore. Sperm whale society is matrilineal, meaning it's grandmothers and daughters that will live together for life. The young males live in the family until they're about teenagers, and then they go on this sort of open ocean wander for about 15 to 20 years before they are breeding age. But females will stay together for life. They communally raise and defend their babies, and they live in this sort of community of neighboring families just like we do. Behavior is what you do, but culture is how you've learned to do it. In the same way that we're all humans, but some of us eat with chopsticks and some of us eat with a fork. We're all still eating, but how we've learned to eat is importantly different. The secret for how these animals are surviving are these traditional behaviors, and that's why every calf counts. Every female calf is critically important, and each one of those that we lose so much potential. I think one thing that my research has shown is that our lives are really similar. The values that we have in our families, love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from your grandmother's experience. And ultimately, life is about the quality of the relationships that you build with those around you, whether you're a whale or not. The secrets that my grandmother learned are helping me to survive now. Ensuring that these grandmothers survive to be grandmothers to share their stories, and ensuring that these babies live long enough to learn them is what's going to enable these animals to be around for a long time.
Ну, если так судить, да. Человечество и киты очень похожи. Так, тут что? Это что? Карта Толла. Андрея, много Данная песня китов. Так, это что? Ботаник, что ли? Еще можно управлять. Хотите, пишите в комментарии, какие животные хотите увидеть. Так. звонок, Рен.
Hey, it's Ren. Leave a message at the beep. Is there actually a beep? Hey, Ren, why's your phone off? You said this was a good time to call. Ignore that. Someone was messing with my whales today. I was just hoping I could vent to you a little. Let me know if there's any update about Nana. Ooh, and we had a whale-a-palooza today. Anyway, give me a call when you can. The whales say hi back.
Hey, Mirai. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you feeling? Any better?
A bit. I might finally be getting my sea legs.
Next step, diving.
One step at a time, Mirai.
Okay, but I promise you, it'll change your life. Is Andre with you?
No, just me. Andre is analyzing some sound files in the other lab. I think I may have upset him.
You upset him? Or that noise upset him? Because it certainly upset me.
He was overreacting, and I pointed it out.
I was not overreacting.
Andre, I didn't realize you were on. What did you find?
This is video and audio from your last dive. And this is an analysis of the sound that spooked the family. And this sound is from a Canadian marine acoustic scientist. I think the findings are pretty clear.
The signatures sound the same to me.
He gave me the same test.
Andre, who is messing with my whales?
Deep sea miners.
Here? In the research zone? It's off limits to commercial activity.
And when has that ever mattered before?
We don't know that they're in the research zone. They may be just outside it. We knew they were doing an impact study nearby.
What are they after? That might give us a clue.
They're looking for rare minerals to make solar panels.
Could the sound cause trauma to the whales?
The acoustic specialist said it might push them to quieter hunting grounds, but was unlikely to cause acoustic trauma.
So what's the move?
We should use our mapping drone to investigate their activity.
And this is where our debate turns into an argument. We need that drone to map the deep sea vents before Mirai dives there. The biochemistry of these vents is the perfect cocktail for creating new life forms.
If there is illegal activity there, we have to stop it. Otherwise, there will be no life forms.
Why spend our short time here policing rather than researching? Let's be scientists.
Mirai, your dive, your call.
Исследовать глубоководные разработки, нанести источник на карту.
Report the sound and map the vents. They better not mess with my whales again. Hey, Mirai. Sorry I missed you. Misplaced my phone. Whale-a-palooza? Is that a real thing? Tell whomever annoyed you I'm coming for them. Hey, nobody messes with our whales. Does your submarine have sonar? Maybe you can find the bad guys with that. No word on Nana's thing yet. Miss you.
Вот такой вот получается маленькая память. Так что спасибо за просмотр. Спасибо, что так хорошо просмотрели бывший ролик прошедший. Я очень удивлен количеством просмотров, приятно удивлен. Спасибо большое. Всем